3 mana, Discipline of Cthulhu, Battle Cry, deal 2 damage, give your Cthulhu +2/+2. And this is a really good Cthulhu card, guys. If you just see, if you imagine 3 mana, 2/1, deal 2 damage is already okay. Like, that is like what you need for these Cthulhu is that you need these cards that are good in the early game and that can deal with like the board, so your Cthulhu gets. Like, the problem for Cthulhu will be if you are making, like, you have to wait, and you don't deal well with the board. Like, this is a good example. Like, this is so good of a Cthulhu card. You will play, I think, 2 offs in every Cthulhu deck. I think it will be. Like, these cards are gonna make Cthulhu good. And this is what is gonna make Cthulhu decks viable. The cards that are buffing Cthulhu and are reasonable themselves. Really good Panda card. Yeah, this is so good. It's like some kind of SI7 without combo. Maybe Argent Horse Rider a bit. I think it's a good card. Like, you have like, yeah. I think it's like, Argent Horse Rider is better in maybe aggro decks, but this is just a super good solution for Cthulhu decks. And this is gonna make, like, Cthulhu is insane himself, but these cards are more than fine. You can play these cards. I think this card is good. You need some of these reactive cards. You cannot play only like greedy cards. So this card, good card, for sure. Darkspeaker, Battle Cries, swap spats with a friendly minion. 5 mana, 3/6. Stats wise, it has a bit weak stats of for 5 mana. 5 mana, 3/6, you don't want to play that. And why would you want to swap? You want to swap to get better trade. You want to swap it with a 3 or 4 drop, but then you kind of play in 3 or 4 drop. It's pretty bad. I don't think this card is good. I mean, there are ways that you can make this card maybe work. Like, a really good card with the evolve. You play this card, you get a good... Wait. You play this card, you do it on your 2 drop even. Like, let's say you do it on your 2 drop. You get insane stats on your 2 drop. And then you get an insane trade, and then you play the evolve, and then your discard will be in 6 drop and gets boom bam gets new stats worth for 6 drop, and can also get, yeah, that's sick. That's pretty sick. In Shaman it might be good. Yeah. Maybe even with the cards like the 7/7 statue that's a 7/7 that can't attack with an ancient. Nah, that's not that good. I can see this card working well in some combos. I mean, card not good himself, but as I now explained a bit, can be good in like some combo decks that play a bit with this card. I think in Shaman, this card has potential. There are so many great cards now for Shaman, man. Holy shit. In Shaman has potential. Holy shit, so many cards, guys. 2 mana, 3/2. Darkshire Librarian. Battlecry, discard a random card. Death Rattle, draw a card. 2 mana, 3/2 is... okay, but you wanna, like, it needs to have a powerful effect to being played. Battlecry discard is not really a powerful effect. Yes, you draw bad, but that's not worth to play. Come on. You wanna play this when you have an empty hand to play it, but Warlock has already really easy ways to draw because of the hero power. So you are not gonna play this card. I don't think you're gonna play this card for that reason. You wanna play it in a discard Warlock. I tried discard Warlock with Fist of Jiraxas. There are ways to play it, but it's not a good deck, guys, and it will never be competitive with the state of how it is now. So yeah, the design is fine, but it's not a good card. Not gonna make it. Darkshire Councilman. After you summon a minion, gain +1/+1. Gain +1 attack. So after. So you wanna play this, and you wanna, like, let's say you play in 3 mana 3/5. So after you summon a minion, gain +1 attack. So you play double 1-drop, and then you play this or something. That's what you want. That's so situational, man. You can play so much better stuff. Like, why would you play this over Imp King Boss? You never will play that over Imp King Boss. Let's say you play a minion. Nah, this card's not good. Even if it is like 3 mana 3/5, both be fine, but nothing more than fine or good. It's not flashy, and this is a problem with this design. Just has a problem in itself. The card is okay, but situational, and when situational cards have no flashy mechanic that it can go really insane, it's just not worth playing them. It's just, it will never be, it can be either bad or okay, and it will be more often okay than bad. But why would you play that when you have a risky, where there's much risk, and it's 3 mana? Yeah, you don't want to play this card. No way. Okay, the Darkshire Alchemist. Battle Cry, restore 5 health. That's a really good card. That's a good priest card. Might not like look really flashy or look insane or because of the card, but 5 mana 4/5 is okay, and restore 5 is a lot. I mean, a priest can even do more with the heal, like with an Orkanai or with other cards like drawing, healing Blade Master, healing minions. Like you can also. I think you can, yeah, you can restore also it on a minion, right? No, maybe not. But compared to Healbot, you have a bit better stats. Yeah, you have a bit better stats. And yeah, compared to Shield Maiden, maybe 6 mana 5/5 restore. Yeah. Compared to, yeah, you can heal minions with it, of course you can. So yeah, you can use it on minions. It's already as good as a heal bot, or I think it is better than in Shield Maiden for the priest. So yeah, a really good card in priest. I'm not a much priest expert, but this card will be, I think, 2 of it, and control priest, I think. Looks really strong card. Really strong card, guys. These cards is what priests might need to make a combo priest even better, or mid-range priest decks. I like this card. I really like it. Really good priest card. Super happy to see these cards getting out. You just have like an yeah, like it's like a Yeti and Flesh Heal in one, right? A Yeti Heal and Flesh Heal in one. Like, what the fuck? It's super good for 5 mana. So, what? Look at this card. He looks so strange. Cyclopian Horror. Taunt, Battle Cry, give 1 health for each enemy minion. Taunt, Battle Cry gets 1. So you have a 4 mana 3/3 and you gain +1 health for each enemy minion. So let's say your opponent has 2 minions, it's a 4 mana 5/5 taunt. That's okay. It's like a good deck against Zoo and against aggro decks. But what if you are and against token decks, but tokens are rotating out? But Vault you play it in, it's not gonna be powerful enough for mid-range decks, right? Oh, it's +1 health. Wait, yeah. Oh, 3-5. So it can get on Senjin for 2 minions. Yeah, then we are not gonna play it. We are not gonna play it. If it is like this is a situational Senjin. Why would you play as this over Senjin, the Senjin Shieldmaster 3-5? When come on, we are not gonna play in situational Senjin when Senjin is not even that strong. So considering Senjin is not top tier 4 drop at the moment, and considering that this is a situational one, nope. How much cards do we have to go, man? Holy shit, so many cards. Cult Sorcerer, spell damage +1. After you cast a spell, give your Katoon +1/+1. That's a really good mage Katoon card. Early mage Katoon card, but getting a spell damage for a 2 mana 3/2 spell damage is pretty good. And you can play spells. So what you want with Katoon and mage is you play Katoon, you play all the Katoon cards, and you play a lot of spells. Super good card, right? I mean, this card gives so much. It doesn't give like a lot of everything, but just gives a bit on everything. And getting for a 2 mana 3/2, but it's like 2 mana 3/2 just needs to do something special to be good enough, because 2 mana 3/2 is already okay. And he just gives a bit spell damage. He gives a bit to Katoon. After, I guess it's fine. It looks good for a Katoon deck. I'm not sure how Katoon Mage is gonna be, because I cannot see Katoon in Mage being the best. But yeah, I like it. One knows, guys, one knows. Crazed Worshipper. Taunt. Whenever this minion takes damage, give your Katoon +1/+1 wherever it is. 5 mana 3/6. So you need to play 5 mana 3/6, and you pay 1 mana too much. For that 1 mana too much, you might buff your Katoon. Like, I don't think it's easy for every deck to like deal 6 damage. So you probably give +2/+2 on average to Katoon. I mean, if you can handle it, and if your deck is a bit anti-aggro or mid-range focused and not too late game, you can play this card and you can make your Katoon getting +2/+2. Like, imagine discarding Katoon Warrior, guys, that already wants to maybe play Wind or deal 1 damages, that has like even benefit of getting the damage. It might be good. It has Taunt, so Taunt is nice. It's like a Belcher. It's like a Druid of the Claw, a bit between, a bit worse. It's like the Full Reaper, actually, or I like that Creeper. So yeah, not a good Katoon card, or not the best, but solid. And can be find a way. I'm not sure how much space you have for this card. So maybe you want to play one. I guess the card is reasonable for the Katoon decks. Not sure if there are many decks that can include this one, and if you can go with this one, but looks fine. Katoon Druids. 6 mana 2/3. What? 6 mana 2/3. What? Oh, guys. How can I even review these cards? How can I even be serious? Okay. We have here a 6 mana 2/3 card. Corrupted Seer. It's a Murloc. Cool, Murloc card. Battlecry. Deal 2 damage to all non-Murloc minions. Well, sure, that's an effect, I guess. But Murlocs are first. 6 mana 2/3. Horrible. You're not gonna do that. Never ever you do that. It has to be a crazy effect, maybe. Murlocs are only playing aggressive. Murlocs are not designed to play for control. You are not gonna play control Murlocs or taking a control start with Murlocs. They are super aggressive, they buff each other, and at some moment they wanna just, together they wanna be super aggressive and smork the face. You're not gonna control the board with Murlocs. And 6 mana 2/3, come on guys, this is a horrible card. I don't even know what to say. It's a cool design, but come on man, horrible. Just horrible. One of the worst cards out of the set. Carrion Grub, 3 mana 2/5 Hunter Beast. 2/5. So we have the Animal Companion. What is in 2/4 for 2? It's worse than Animal Companion, I think. Like, you wanna do this and then Helpmaster afterwards. I guess that's reasonable. Like, I'm not sure if this is a card you really want to play in mid-range with. I have my questions on this one. Like, it feels like a Druid of the Flame, and that's like not super strong. You don't really wanna, yeah. Of course it has like the Beast. I don't think 2/5 is good enough. And it's like, you wanna play Animal Companion for 3-drop. You have still Eagle Hornbow. You might even want to play Unleash. You have the Camel, or maybe, I'm not sure if that one will do. It's also so weak to like some specific spells. Cabal yeah, but Cabal is always a scary thing. It's like, I don't think it's good. Maybe in Arena, maybe in some mid-range hunter where it you can play that many 3-drops, but I think it's not that good. It cannot be good enough. Bog Creeper. Fen Creeper went corrupted. 7 mana 6/8 taunt. Poor Creeper, guys. Never good. This is not good, right? I mean, it's not horrible, and this card might be really well for Arena. This card is made for Arena. You can just see it on design because it has okay stats, taunt, but nah, not. This is not gonna make constructed. It will be good for Arena probably. If you don't have like the other good options, you have 2 bad cards, you can pick this one up. It's a fine card, value is fine. You don't have to worry about that in Arena, the value is for sure fine. But constructed wise, these cards you can just not play. Can just be pretty clear about that. Blue To Ichor, deal 1 damage to a minion if it survives. Summon a 5/5, summon a 2/2 slime. Wow, that's not bad. Like, slime and paying 1 mana to get a 2/2 slime is good, and dealing 1 damage, that's so good. 1 mana 2/2 is strong. 1 mana 2/2 is strong, and you deal 1 damage, and you can also like imagine you use it on their own. Oh, summon a 2/2 slime. Did I say 5/5? Excuses. 2/2 slime. But for 1 mana 2/2 is good. You can use it on patrons. You can use it on Acolyte. You can use it on your opponent. It's like that's like some like, why? What is this? Like, it looks like a Taskmaster for 1 mana for me. Or is it like just me where we are dealing 1 damage? Yeah, it doesn't have the effect that it gives to attack. But deal 1 damage if it survives, gain 2/2 slime. Yeah, this card is pretty good, I think. I like this card. It's more in an patron warrior, mid-range warrior. I don't mind this card, I love it. And considerable that Taskmaster was already pretty good. Worst thing that can happen is you deal just the 1 damage. Yeah, that's bad. That's bad. You cannot do that. You need a 2/2 slime. But you can also do this. And you play this for 1 mana and then you execute. Bomb! Super good, right? Yeah, this card is pretty good. I'm not sure how it will work out for Warrior and what Warrior decks this card can be played in. But the card himself is pretty good. I like it. Three mana, 3/4. So 3 mana, 3/4 is good stats. If you control a pirate, give your weapon +1/+1. That's a pretty strong effect. I don't know how serious we have to take pirate warrior, but pirate warrior is after pirate rogue probably the best pirate class. You will see this card in every pirate warrior deck because the pirate warrior decks are running pirates and weapons. So perfect fit for that. And I guess this card is reasonable for the deck. I don't think we can take Pirate Warrior too serious. But yeah, maybe if this is one of the cards that makes the deck for sure way more powerful. It's a bit hard to go control, but +1/+weapon on a Despa or +1/+1 on a Fire War Axe is really nice. I guess it's good. I guess it's good, guys. Pirate himself, so not bad, not bad. People will try that out. The Pirate Warrior, maybe we can make that work. Bloodhoof Brave, 4 mana, 2/6. Taunt, Enrage, +3 attack. No. Every time I see 2 attack minions, you know it can be so weak. Like, it doesn't deal too much damage himself, so always trades into these minions are really good. And it can get stolen by like a Cabal or Kodo the Way, and I don't think this card will make it. Yeah, Enrage is nice, but this is not an insane Enrage. It's not like a Grom Enrage, it's not like a Raging Worgen Enrage where you can attack twice, it just gets extra attack. So for 4 mana at some moment it will be an 5/4, and a 4 mana 5/4 is not that good. So the Enrage is not gonna do that much. I don't think that this card cannot be used. It's too bad. Maybe in a Taunt Warrior, like if Taunt Warrior really can be a thing with Bolster and having all the taunts, then maybe, but nah. Cannot be a good thing. You need to synergize this card well. If you have like some ways to really synergize well, okay, might be viable. Otherwise, nah. Okay, and here is a pretty insane Cthulhu card, guys. Rogue card. 9 mana 4/4. And then you are like, maybe, okay, that is... But, Battle Cry, destroy a minion at its attack to and health to Cthulhu. So what we are having here is, this card can just... If you are like setting up your Cthulhu and you just need that extra space, you have here a 9 mana 4/4. Okay, that's not good. But... you have an Assassinate in it, and your Cthulhu gets the buff of Assassinate. So, let's say your opponent plays a big minion, you just play the Blade of Cthulhu, and you buff your Cthulhu for +5/+5, or maybe +8/+8, and maybe sometimes a bit less. And yeah, this card is sick, man. If you can handle, like, if this card is not gonna be too slow, because that is of course the concern. It's 9 mana 4/4. But if you just play this card and Cthulhu, you don't need to play anything else in Rogue. If you want to make a Cthulhu Rogue deck and you just play a 9 mana, if you play this card plus Cthulhu, that's everything you have to play. Your win condition is enough. Maybe play 2 of this, and then you only play early game, and your Cthulhu is gonna be good enough. So I think this card is gonna be super good, and if the meta goes a bit more control, this card gets even better. So yeah, this card is sick, man. Every Cthulhu rogue is gonna play this, of course. And 2-offs. Like, sometimes your opponent plays an 7 or 8 drop, and BAM! Gone. Yeah, I think it's good. I might be crazy and maybe it's too slow, but I think the card is really, really good for Cthulhu. If their rogue can handle Cthulhu, and that's a bit I'm worried about. I don't know how good Cthulhu rogue really is, but the card's super good, man. It looks so good. But yeah, as I said, this is not a normal rogue card, and there's only one place this card has in, and in that deck it's really good, and that's Cthulhu rogue. If Cthulhu rogue is ever going to be the best or being viable and constructed, we really have to figure out. I don't know, it's too early to say. It looks reasonable, but I still think Druid, Warrior and Priest have better ways. One mana 1/2 combo K +1/1. So you backstab play this. Pretty good start, guys. Let's just turn 1. Backstab his minion, play into 2/3. Backstab play double of these. I guess you want to play this in an aggro rogue more. Because you don't want to play just on 1 mana 2/3 combo that badly. You coin it out. Double of these. I guess it's a reasonable card. I mean, you need some early game. It's a cool concept. I like this concept. I like this concept a lot. I like the concept. I don't know. I mean, it's a good 1-drop with the combo. Together with like an Edwin, it can even go insane. You will curve out well. If it's gonna be good enough, I mean, you play an early drop. You have to put a card out of your deck to play this zombie chow, kind of. Maybe. I like the concept a lot. I like it. Like, you want to play it in a... Maybe you can go for like a combo heavy deck where you play all these combo cards a bit together. I don't mind that. Looks cool. Like, you play like something... You will have these games where you play like backstab, coin, this, Edwin or something. And like, it's just so good for tempo. Good for tempo plays. Might see it. Don't think this card is really horrible. It's pretty okay. It's you will see. I'm not sure how good it will be. This is a card that really depends on meta. If the meta is aggressive, everybody wants to play it. If the meta is super controlled, nobody's gonna play it. It's a card depending on how meta state is. Because the card and design is fine, and it's a good 1-drop if especially with combo. So. Blackwater Pirate. Your weapons cost 2 less. 4 mana 2/5 pirate card. You don't really want to play this, I think. Well, this is a card for pirate warrior then. Maybe pirate rogue, but pirate rogue doesn't have that many weapons himself, but there's more buffs to weapon. I mean, you have to play this and then play the weapon. So, what you can do is, you play this together with Varex. That's the thing, right? You play this together with Varex. Because it's like, for now, your weapons cost 2 less. But if it dies, it doesn't do anymore. It's not like in Battle Cry. So, you have to play this and immediately play Varex. It's okay. But that's like the only case where it's okay. This is not good for Rogue, because Rogue is only running more expensive minions like Assassin's Blade, and then you cannot play this as a 7-drop, right? And pirates have a strategy of being aggressive, and This is not really a card that makes the deck more aggressive. This is the only deck I can see it maybe in is a pirate warrior. But I think it's not even in that deck, it's not that good. I don't think this card can make it that well. And pirate warrior is still really clunky deck, so... nah, not a big fan of it. Bilefin Tidehunter, Battlecry, summon a 1/1 ooze with taunt. So it's an okay Murloc. You get an 2/1 Murloc and a 1/1 taunt. Really more a card you want to play in an aggro deck. You can play it in every class, so maybe an aggro Warlock or an aggro Warlock mainly. That's an okay, like it's like an Murloc Tidehunter, but instead of a 1/1 you get a 1/1 with taunt. And a 1/1 with taunt is a bit more worth more maybe than a 1/1. But it's still low, because a 1/1 taunt still dies to everything. But I guess it's fine. It's a really, this is also a really good arena card that you can always pick up. This is like one of the good cards that needs to come out in the expansion to just have as a 2-drop in arena. So yeah, it is like kind of a small power creep maybe to the Murloc Tidehunter, but it's not a Murloc, the Ooze. But I like it. I guess it's, I think it's better than the Murloc Tidehunter. Murloc decks, aggro Murloc decks will play it, and in arena it's always a fine card to pick up, and that's why what the card is designed for. This is like the card that we announced already. Anomalus. 8 mana, 8/6. Death Rattle. Deal 8 damage to all minions. I'm gonna have some bad news, guys, for the people that gonna get this legendary out of their packs. Not a good card. You can compare this to Chilmao that deals 3 damage. It's a bit more expensive, but this one doesn't have taunt. It is an 8 mana 8/6 with no taunt, so yeah, people gonna trade their stuff in to either not get the Death Rattle proc or they ignore it. 8 mana 8/6, like 8 mana 8/6 with Death Rattles need to be insane, because 8 mana Death Rattle is too slow. You want 8 mana Battle Cries, and this one doesn't have that, and the Death Rattle effect is just not good. Also, like, it's a really situational Death Rattle that a lot of times doesn't do that much. Like, why do you want to have like 8 damage to the board? Like, it doesn't do more than 3, and your opponent needs to have like a lot on board, and he can still trade in or ignore it. Like, the card's way too situational, way too slow, and not even strong for his effect. So I'm not gonna see this card, sadly. This card had to be in Battle Cry, and then it could be worked, not this way. Sadly, Mage not getting a good legendary out of the Whispers of the Old Gods. I'm a Grand Rager, guys. Oh my god. The Magma Rager went corrupted. 1/5. Yeah, we don't gonna play this. This is just a card to troll everybody. Like, everybody was joking around when the corrupted cards are coming out. Make a 1/5 Magma Rager. And now they did it. They did it. It's a cool troll, Blizzard. You got us. You got us to having the 1/5 Magma Rager. But we don't gotta see this. We are not even seeing 2/5s being played. And 3/5s are meh. This is just freaking to troll us. But yeah. Maybe with the 1 attack. I mean, and again, 1 attack minions getting some value with the Paladin card that gives this card a Divine Shield. Or no, that was 1 health. But you can play like with an Hobgoblin in Wild maybe, or whatever you will find for crazy stuff. But no, we're not gonna play this, guys. Blizzard got us. Good job, Blizzard, making this Magma Rager. Aberrant Berserker, 4 mana 3/5 and rage +2 attack. So it is a 4 mana 3/5, and if it gets 1 damaged, it's a 5/4. Then it's like an evil heckler without taunt. And you don't play this card. Like, this is a problem. Like, again, fine arena card. You cannot really go wrong with this card to pick up in an arena. Because, like, you just get 3 options and you pick the best one. And this is a good card. But compared to other 4-drops, it's just a worse 4-drop than a lot of 4-drops. It's a 3/5. And, yeah, sometimes it's an evil heckler without taunt. And that's it. So yeah, you are looking for the way, because enraged you need to get damage, your health will go lower. It's like a good arena card, but not for the concept for Constructed Bear. We want to play the best 4-drops in specific decks, and this just doesn't add anything. It's just a 4-mana 3/5 and sometimes a 5-mana 5/4. So yeah, not gonna work out. But cool, Berserker. A light in the darkness. Discover a minion, give it +1/+1. That's not good, I think. Discover is like, you don't even want to discover for 1 mana. If you have to discover for 2 mana, and you're like, it doesn't really matter that the minion you get gets +2/+2 or +1/+1. I don't think that's a big relevant thing. And yeah, discover a minion. It is not worth 2 mana. You don't want to pay 2 mana to discover. We can just play minions ourselves. Why would we want to hope for the best minion from a discover? And +1/+1 on a discovered minion, that is not worth a mana. So we are not going to play this one. It's pretty bad. Also, no synergy with Paladin. I cannot see this being played at all. Addled Grizzly. After you summon a minion, give it +1/+1. 3 mana 2/2 is low. So you want to summon minions and then it gets buffed. After you summon a minion. So you play a minion and you give the minion +1/+1. So you play a questionable cleric that has worse stats, that you need to play a minion before. Holy shit, this card is bad. Why would you play this over cleric? You play, like with Cleric, you have a minion on board, you can play Cleric, you can play plus. Now you need to summon a minion, and then you give it +1/+1, and your stats are still worse. So you only want to play it in a Beast Root. Beast Root is bad. Because there's not enough for Beast Root. This card is for sure not gonna be adding miracles to Beast Root. So, really bad. It's still, even in a Beast Root, you still want to play Cleric over this, and Cleric is not good enough. So, yeah, pretty bad card in all the ways. Not gonna be played at all. It's bad in all concepts. It's just a worse Cleric in all the concepts. Even for token Druid, you want to play Cleric. Guys, don't try to explain that this card is better in a token. Like, you give the minions +1/+1. Yeah, you want to get it on 2 minions, but on 2 it's still not good. It's so situational, and the stats are so bad. We did this one already. Yeah, we are done, guys, with the review. Yeah, okay, there is Wisp synergy. Okay, you really float the board and then it can work. Okay. I agree with this one. So maybe in a heavy token, Druid deck, it can work. Okay, but yeah, the Cleric is the 3 mana 3/2. Give your minion +1/+1. But yeah, thanks for watching the review, everyone. I hope we had a good review on all the cards. I'm super excited playing with these new cards. I hope my review helped a bit with you for also enjoying the new cards. I hope you can do something with it. And everybody, thanks for watching the review.